Can I ask a stupid question? Is it common to later in life to discover that you are and have been, in fact, a bit neurodivergent?
Ding dong. Ding dong.
But I gotta tell you, I do love being nearly nude. I love being nearly nude. And what I particularly love is not having to wear socks. I put on a little flip-flop or slipper.
There is the letter opener on Dr. Hanover's desk.
I'm so stupid. When I first watched this, I remember thinking, when she said there's a letter opener, I was like, what does this have to do with the mail?
You tweeted a few days ago, to the pod listeners, I would like to offer my sincere apologies for all the audible gum smacking in the most recent episode. It is never my intention to cause the listener discomfort, with 2 spaces, which is weird. Pain or distress without a comma, which is weird too.
I'm trying to be relatable.
I regret this deeply and vow to never chew gum while being recorded. I sincerely hope, however, that my despicable behavior doesn't invalidate my critique of the movie Emilia Perez, which I firmly and resolutely maintain is the worst movie ever made.
Mama,
I'm sorry. And thank you. I will say too, a lot of the people on this show, when they are wanting to have sex, they do express that very directly, which is kind of fun.
Which I also appreciate and do myself, to varying levels of success, mostly in the negatives.
I want you to look into each other's eyes.
Oh my God. What?
And I want you to whisper, look into each other's eyes.
What?
Energy.
Energy.
Oh, he collects swords.
I'm fucking emotionally, I'm nutting already.
Well, he's looking for love. You're sitting right here.
Yes, I am, and I'm gorgeous. Or how about, listen, I've told you this before, but I blacked out when I received the Cirque du Soleil VHS copy of Salted Bronco through the mail. I blacked out. I feel like I'm emotionally, not available, but in touch.
Not available.
I know what the phone number is to my emotional catalog. I just don't give it up. It's unlisted. See, this is how you know I'm not a good actor. I have 3 faces, and none of them convey a realistic emotion. I go, I also sing, we talked about this, I also sing and say a lot of different things to myself.
Oh yeah. I'm in my house alone saying, if I hear something in a commercial, an ad, a jingle, I'm saying it over and over again.
Tell me the one that you were saying the other day, because it's so funny.
I would be surprised if we never saw Denise Richards again. I couldn't stop saying it. I'm doing the dishes. I wouldn't be surprised if we never saw Denise Richards again.
It works in so many different contexts.
But that's the thing about being sick in any way. You just have to stay home from work and lay in bed.
That is unacceptable.
Stop. You have to stop.
That is unacceptable to me. That is unacceptable.
But you have to get into it.
But I cannot and I will not.
But you're old. You remember like something when you were young that you really wanted for Christmas?
Yes. And
do you want to share? Or no, just yes.
I have the problem, like, I get stuck in that, what do we do? What do we do? That kind of thing. Like, and I'm literally like, I'm so overwhelmed. I cannot believe it that I'm like, I can't think about the logical next step. So I just crumble. I crumble.
Because when someone likes you, let's be honest, you can tell. You can tell.
I disagree. Oh. I only disagree because of the amount of times I've heard, I've been in love with you for so long and I've just never acted on it. I will literally be in full-on hermit isolation mode, ignoring texts from family, friends, won't responding to emails. As soon as a text comes in about a piece of little gossip drama, I'm like, what happened? Wait, sorry. Just give me one moment. I'm the 99 people in the room who don't believe in you. And I'm the space between the cushions of your childhood home that used to run for dingling inside. Katya. And I'm the only surefire way to disengage your temporomandibular joint, Dr. Bitchcraft. You're gonna die.
Ready?
Okay. Oh, how about this one? So, like, I would procrastinate so much that I would just throw away my dishes every 6 months and go to IKEA and get new ones.
What?
If you wait until you want to do the dishes, you're gonna be waiting around forever. Okay, so if I have something to do, I will literally clean my entire house. I'll do my taxes. I'll like find a lost dog. You know what I mean?
Get in touch with an old friend.
Yes, become a spirit medium, like check on what's, on the other side. I will not do that one thing.
The smoke detectors in my house start beeping when.
I wish somebody else would do it.
It's not like you don't have free time.
No, I have a lot of free time that I need to keep free. Because if it's not, do you know what I mean? Say, you have a lot of free time.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yes, that's what I love about it. It's free.
I told
it's
this-
not given away. What do you want my time for? I'm gonna get on my soapbox for a minute. Just kneel. I really love to be alone. Leave me alone.
Call me a slut, call me a whore. Not enough presents, baby, I want more. Meet me tonight, look up my flight. Rubber chicken sex dolls, fuck all night. Can't pay the fee, well it's on me. Skip the meet and greet, puss gotta skeet. High price hookers, can't afford to book her, but you don't need cash to pound this cash.
We come to this place for magic. We come to AMC to laugh, to cry, to care. Because we need that, all of us. That indescribable feeling when the lights begin to dim and you go somewhere you'd never been before. Somehow reborn. Our heroes are the very best part of us. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. You know, interesting fun fact, the Latin pro cross crosses tomorrow.
Interesting.
Yeah, so for tomorrow. Mars gravy, manja.
A jar of it.
No. Gamey,
Manja.
mangy, Mars gravy. Mars
Not mashed
gravy.
potato, no, but like
Manja. Well, lately I've been having a hard time tapering down. I have to believe that I'm tired when I walk in that bed. I turn the lights off, I walk in that bed. There's nothing going on in that room.
it's a yes and experience. It's an acting. I'm gonna act like a tired person.
Because I just have to say, oh, wow. Oh, ah. Oh. Ooh, sometimes I shuffle like half lit, fluttering the lid.
Somebody who doesn't even like food.
I hate it's the worst meal of the day.
Lunch?
Yeah, by far.
Is it? Well, you live for breakfast.
I live for breakfast. I war with dinner, I suppose. I hate lunch.
You
I
hate lunch?
Well, so I hate sandwiches. I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like ketchup, mustard, relish, or what's another one?
Bread.
No, I like the bread. If I could sympathize and empathize with someone who doesn't like to be touched. I spend many years of my life not being comfortable with people touching me. But if you can touch yourself to satisfaction, it's okay. I love lunch so much, it's my favorite meal of the day because of the breadsticks at the Olive Garden.
Because they're free.
It's not so much that they're free, just that they're there.
You're my boyfriend. Can I show you how I sleep?
Okay.
Okay. So if you're like, good night, I would say, oh yeah, good night.
Oh my God, I would be like, oh. And then you'd be like, I developed a grim technique when I was in my teenage years. This is grim. And I don't suggest it. I creatively brainstormed every possible negative outcome. My anxiety was so much over trivial stuff that I was like, what's the worst that could happen? Well, let me list it. And I went down the list.
How did the list help?
It in the end, it doesn't, because all you do is just end up in morbid fantasy. But it was relief. If you expect the worst, it usually doesn't happen.
Can I get a hamburger? Just bun and meat, no cheese. I don't want a hamburger with any cheese on it. No cheese, no sauce. So I was like trying to make myself extremely clear, annoyingly clear, ridiculously clear. So I get home, there's cheese on the burger, I throw it. I threw the burger across the room and I scream.
Doesn't like people watching loud videos in public.
Speak on it, bitch.
T. Mama, headphones or not at all.
Or not at all.
Or not at all. I was described as a tank careening down a muddy hill that can be flipped over by a twig.
Do you think that communication-wise, body language-wise, do you think that you have like a welcoming presence and aura?
I'm very aware of what I'm doing at all times. You know what? Actually, that's something to be afraid of. The cannibal cartels in Mexico.
What?
I mean, cannibalism is like more widespread than you think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know it's widespread.
But so get this. It's not confirmed 100%, but it pretty much is. They have these starved cannibals.
Your family watched the Olympics?
I watched the Olympics and I taped it. Because then I would rewatch the VHS tapes until they were spit out of the player every morning.
And react like it's new.
Oh yeah. Shannon, I mean, I could tell you pretty much any score in any women's event from 96, 2000, 2004. Svetlana Horkina, 9.862. Svetlana Horkina. I mean, it's like, cuckoo.
How do you feel about the beeping sounds when you're backing up? It's like, shut the up.
You also want to remember to ask people about their interests.
Girl, it's like when I start talking about gymnastics and people's eyes glaze over a millisecond into it.
Okay,
almost never know what you're talking about with gymnastics.
Yeah, nobody does.
Who these
unless you
people
are a 12-year-old girl, and it's
who
like
also does gymnastics.
yeah.
Pause the cameras, dead ass. I will never forget you in this outfit, sitting with your iPods in at a table with the script over and over going,
Please don't. It's Christmas. Please don't. It's Christmas.
like on a loop to yourself.
John, please. But it's like, it was a rare moment where I felt like something spoke to my wheelhouse. Goodbye.
I got it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, it's too, oof.